All right. Hello, all you night readers. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everyone is doing well. Yes. Wow, we got a crowd already. Look at everybody here. Fairy Wren, nice to see you again. Welcome back. Hello, Yvonne. Hello, Kayla. Hello, Vicky. How are you all? Tony Roxy, hey, how are you? Let me get you guys in here. All right, there we go. So our theme for the next 24 hours is travel. We've had this theme before, but it's okay because that's a fun thing to do, right? Nobody would mind going on a little trip. No one would mind that. I wouldn't. Hello, Esther. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Hello, Kimberly Ann. Hello, beautiful Aries. It's great to have you guys all here already. It is wonderful. Vic says, how are you? Time difference here. Yeah, you've been missing my lives. That's okay. I understand. I know it's a crazy time. It's a crazy time difference between you and me. But I appreciate that. Going in there and giving me a thumbs up every day. I do appreciate that. So, what is coming next towards you and W in love? Oh gosh, now I'm just throwing cards everywhere. Okay, so what is next? What's coming next towards you in love with W? Let's see. Let us see. Very interesting, right? Some very interesting stuff. Oh, come on. Come on now. Work with me, cards. All right. So I think what's coming towards you and W, I see a lot of movement, right? A lot of travel. You got movement and travel here. You got travel here, right? Travel. I see a lot of movement here, a lot of movement here, fast movement too. It's not just, it's not just a lazy day kind of thing. It's like on the move, really on the move. And I think that's how this relationship is. I think this reading is really trying to get straight to the point, telling you, hey, the stuff that's going on with you and W right now is moving extremely quickly. I think, I think that's what it is. Of course, I do see where it's a relationship because we have the Ace of Wands, which is that new passion, right? It also has some new potential. There's energy behind that, and there's a strong energy behind it. The Nine of Cups is telling me that you're happy, right? You are thankful for everything you have. It shows gratitude, right? And gratitude, you can see that here. She's happy. She's thankful for all the things she's got here and all the things she's got here down in her treasure chest. So that is something to keep in mind. And like I said, I think this is all about fast moving relationship, really fast moving. Judgment is just saying that you are trying to have that fresh start, right? You're trying to have some relief from problems of the world or relief from things that are going on and stuff. So I really do. That's what I see. That's really what I see with the two of you. Like I said, I think the theme is things are moving really fast. All right, Vic. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Thanks for staying up. I know it's very late over there. All right, so your landlord is coming out on Friday because she might be selling the apartment building. You want to know, if I get everything looking good, will the visit go good? Okay. Let's see. Let us see what we get here for you. All right, so you see, you think this is, you expect this to be an extremely serious thing, a very serious thing when she shows up. And I see a lot of stuff going on in your head that may not necessarily be true, right? It might not necessarily be exactly true. It's just in your head, right? Just kind of in your head. It's very serious. That's what you think. This is a very serious thing. This is going to be, it's very sensitive. You're going to, it's a very touchy situation. It's scaring me. It's making me sad. I'm having such a conflict with it. I just want to hide away. I just want to get away from it. I just want all that to happen. That's all these cards around. But the Four of Rods tells me that it's going to be okay, right? Everything is going to work out. You have to get some of this stuff out of your head before Friday, so that you can, so things can relax. So you can have, usually this is the celebration card, the four, right? The Four of Wands, Four of Rods. It's usually celebration. But if you think about it and you just think about all the different types of things that could go along with celebrations and happiness and get-togethers and stuff like that. And, it just kind of gives you the feeling that, yes, when she comes to see things, everything is in great shape and everything looks good, then of course the visit's going to go good. There's not going to be any issues. There won't be any problems. If everything's looking good, then she has no reason to complain. So things will go good. But I know you're worried about it. I know you're concerned about it. I know you just want to curl up in a ball and get out, right? Get out of there. But I don't think that's the problem. The children kind of destroyed the carpet. They take advantage of situations where I'm depressed or can't move. Yeah, I hear you, Kayla. I understand. I feel your pain, that's for sure. I definitely understand that. So, ooh. All right, Yvonne. A reading about your future. All right. Usually I just get, can I have a card or some cards? But tonight we have specifics. You want a reading about your future. I hope you guys are all doing well, all the Farrells. I hope all the Farrell family are all doing well. Oh gosh, how many cards do I need? All right. So you also have the Ace of Wands. You also have the Ace of Wands, Yvonne, which is good. I mean, that's a good thing. That's that new energy going to start. New energy is going to start, and it's going to tear down something that is, that is in your way. It's going to tear down stuff. Something is going to get torn down. Something in your way. It will bring a balance to you. It will bring things. It'll make your priorities a lot clearer. You won't have to do as many things at the same time. Right? The Two of Pentacles, a lot of times you see they're juggling and they're like standing on one foot and all kinds of stuff, right? And they could be on rocks that are crooked. I've had all kinds of cards that look like different things. But the Two of Pentacles, it's all about doing many things at one time, doing a lot all at once, and trying to do and trying to keep everything balanced at the same time. And you can't do it. It just doesn't work. It won't happen for you. It's, your future is not going to be in multitasking. That's not the way it's going to go. So you have to prioritize. You have to pick the important stuff. Pick the important stuff out and put the stuff that's not important, the stuff that can be done later, the stuff that you don't have to worry about right now. If it's not a pressing issue, then don't worry about it. Leave it until later. Put it off, for another day when you have more time. Get the important stuff done, and then the unimportant stuff you'll have time to go back to. I really think so. And what's my favorite saying? Why do today what I can put off till tomorrow? Yes, that's one of my favorites. I love that one. So the King of Cups is telling me, that, again, I think you got this yesterday. I think you got the King of Cups in a different deck yesterday. Basically, you are a very sensitive, compassionate person who really cares about other people. You tolerate a lot of things. You really tolerate a lot. And as difficult as that is, you do it. The Queen of Swords is telling me, this is somebody who's very smart. Somebody, though, who can be very to the point. But always seeking, always trying to find the truth. You always want to find the truth in the matter. And I think that's basically what you're doing, what you're looking for in things that are going on in your life and that will be going on in your life always. I think you're always looking to seek the truth and find out what is, what's the real story here, right? What is the real story? What's true, what's not true. And I think that's something you always are searching for. You just want to make sure people aren't lying to you. Nobody likes a liar. So that's what I see for you, Yvonne. That's what I see coming up. Like I told you a couple days ago or so, my grandmother always said, there's nothing I hate more than a liar. Esther. It's nice to have you. Facebook is lighting up over here. I want to know if next week I will have the appointment that I am waiting for. All right. Esther, will you have an appointment that you've been waiting for next week? Ooh, look out. Could it be delayed? You also got the King of Cups. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. And the High Priestess to go along with her. With him, I should say. You got the same Seven of Rods as Kayla had. All right, so I am willing to say that whatever's going on with this appointment is really stressing you out. It's completely got you stressed, right? It's made you very nervous. It's made everything around you that is going on, you're kind of touchy about. It's like, don't bother me. Stop bothering me kind of deal. That's what I get. That's the energy I'm getting right now. The Ace of Cups tells me there will be healing. There's going to be healing. A new healing. Right? It's a new beginning because it's the Ace. And the Cups are emotion, right? So it's new emotions, of course. But there's also healing involved. There's also going to be that healing. The Seven of Rods tells me that, again, this is a very important struggle that you've been having. It's something you've been having an issue with for a while, and you're really struggling with it. Now, the High Priestess, basically, It's just saying be patient. Be patient. Because if you're not patient and you jump into something and you make decisions that aren't thought through and stuff like that, it could lead to a deep depression. Almost, it could give you that deep depression. You get all that sadness from the moon. The cycles of the moon are giving you a lot of, that feeling of sadness if you don't, meditate a little or take some time out for yourself a little and have that patience and understand things will be better. All right. So yeah, I think you'll have the appointment you've been waiting for next week. I really do think so. All right. Yeah, Lisa, can you have a reading? Yeah, you can have a reading. Let's see what we get. All right, let us see what we get. Again, the Ace of Wands. That's 3 readings tonight that the Ace of Wands has shown up. Very, very interesting. And all with this deck. So Lisa, I see where you are really trying to protect yourself, right? You're trying to protect yourself. You don't want people to see you as defiant as you are. Are you being defiant? Absolutely you are. Is that the way it is? It's the way it is. Just because. You know why though? But of course you know why, right? Because there's something going on in your life. There's some kind of grief. There's some kind of, you feel very isolated. You feel very out of things where you shouldn't be out of. You feel like you're being left out or if you're not left out, then you're leaving someone out that is, and you don't think it's, you're torn. You don't know if is this the right thing to do or not the right thing to do. But I really think, you're making the decisions with your head, not with your heart. I think you're making very sensible, logical decisions. I think it's a very smart way that you're thinking about things. Again, I see new potential where things are just starting over and, new ideas are coming into you and things are getting just clearer all the time. And you have that new potential. The Queen of Pentacles tells me that you are very carefree, right? Very casual, very informal. And I think that's you. I think that's just the way you are. And I think that's kind of why this bothers you so much, that for some reason you're, kind of leaving someone out of your life. And I think that's what's going on there. That makes you sad, right? That makes you sad. It's not a happy feeling, that's for sure. It certainly isn't. It's just, it's like a loss. It's like you lost something. And I think that's a bad feeling for you. I think that's something that you're not happy about, but you don't have a choice, really. I don't think you have a choice. All right, Tony, Roxy, how are you? What's coming towards you in love? What is coming towards you in love? Oh. Did I give you a really bad sad reading yesterday? One that kind of stunk? It was a stinky reading. It wasn't very nice. I mean, not that it wasn't nice, but it wasn't very happy. It wasn't a happy reading. Hey, MPT, welcome. MPT, how are you? It's very good to have you here. Hey, I think we're going to be doing another collaboration with the Violet Sage in August. I think it's going to be in August. We talked about it. I think it's going to be somewhere like August the 14th, Friday the 14th. Ooh, Friday the 14th. Look out. That sounds scary. All right. What's coming toward you in love? Somebody is coming to you who is a very giving person. They're very, very giving. And that's what you've been hoping for, right? Hoping for. To have somebody there who can bring peace to your life, who can bring some inspiration, and they're willing to share their lives with you. Now, are you afraid of that? Yeah, you're a little bit afraid of that because it hasn't happened in the past. And does that upset you? Of course it upsets you, you know. So yes, I see where there is a bit of fear, and I think you're going to have to face that fear because things are going to be okay. Things are going to be successful. I think you've been working on this for a while. I really do see where you've been working on this for a while because you've already got things growing here. Things that you've planted the seeds on back, sometime when you got the Ace of Pentacles are now growing. They're finally, it's finally coming true. Things are finally happening that you want. And there is success and victory, something good. So don't worry about it. Don't be fearful. Be hopeful. Right? You got hope and fear right next to each other. Pick one. Make a choice. Which do you think? Which would you like? I know which one I like. That's for sure. All right, Tony. Thank you. I appreciate your question. It's good to have you. Kimberly Ann says, hi, I have a whole lot going or almost going and would like a read. Okay. Hey, Freedom. Welcome. It's good to see you. Christina, how are you? How are you doing? I was thinking of you yesterday. Hoping you're okay. Yep. Yeah. Hey, Rocky. Welcome. TJ, how are you? I hope you're doing okay. I'm so sorry about the passing of your grandfather. I really am. I know how difficult that is, and going through difficult times during difficult times is not easy. That's for sure. So, but I just wanted you to know that I really do wish you the best with that, and I'm very, I was very sorry that that's what happened. Unfortunately, the night that you told me was the night we were doing our collaboration, and things were kind of up, and everybody was happy and excited, and I couldn't really get that feeling through to you, that that I felt bad, but I really do. So, all right, I just wanted you to know. So, Kimberly Ann, I see where things that are going right now or almost going are good. They're good things, right? It's the sun and the star before are my favorite cards, right? How many I've probably said that at least twice, I'm sure. The sun is light and warmth. It's happiness. You can see it. You can see it in her, right? She's happy. She's got her arms outstretched, saying, please give me more warmth. Give me more sunshine. I want it all, because it's so happy, and it gives her such a happy feeling. So I think the things that are going on with you are just that same way. The Page of Cups is telling me that you think things are extremely urgent. You think they're really urgent, but they're not. You just have to be diligent, right? You just have to be devoted to what you're doing. If you're sincere about it, things will happen. But don't make unrealistic projections. Don't think, oh, well, I'm going to make $1 million in a year, or, whatever it is that you have going on. Don't think the very best scenario ever possible, because, well, that could, most likely the best, very, very best ever scenario isn't going to happen the first time you try something. So don't set unrealistic expectations for yourself, but know that you can do it. Whatever it is you need to do, you can do it. The wheel says, yeah, things will be a bit up and down at times. They're going to be up and down at times, and that's going to be difficult to balance. Again, like I was saying before, to Vicky, I think it was, you need that, you want to have that balance, but it's not easy without prioritizing the things that are important and pushing to the back of the pile the things that are not important. The things that are not important can wait. And that's especially if you've got things that are going on. There's going to be things that are extremely important, have to be done right away, urgent, right? And then there's things that are like, okay, well, that could be done in a few weeks when things get going better. So keep that in mind. Also, the Five of Pentacles tells me that you're feeling a little bit insecure about it, right? Because you're nervous. It's a nervous thing. You are nervous because of, just because it's something new. Some, things, like I said, things that are going on are new. So it's natural to be a bit nervous about it, a bit insecure about it, and not exactly sure. So I think things will be better than you. I think they'll be better than you expect them to be, that's for sure. Especially with the sun right there at the very beginning of the reading. Okay. So, Kayla, in your case, that's a bad symbol. It's not a bad symbol. Beautiful Aries wants to know, what can I look forward to in August? That's it. Just get more furniture and put it over the carpet. Fairy Wren's got it all figured out for you. She has got it all figured out for you. You just have to get a lot of furniture and fill up the floor. Just lay over the spots. Sit a child on a small spot and then lay over the big spots. Oh, hello. As you're laying there, sprawled out across a bald spot on the floor. It'll work out. It will work out for you, Kayla, I promise. It'll be all right. Because you know what? If somebody's coming in there to buy it and you end up leaving, they're going to tear up those rugs anyway. They don't really care. They don't really care. It's not like they're not going to do it anyhow. So, all right, what can you look forward to in August? Beautiful Aries, you can look forward to doing stuff with a group of people that are going to be very close to you, who are going to be very creative and have good ideas, right? You're all going to work well together. But I think somebody in your group of friends, because here we have your group of friends, right? Somebody in your group of friends, I think, let's put it this way. I think there'll be more than just your group of friends helping with the whole creative plan thing, right? I think it's going to be a larger group. And I think your group of friends are going to be happy about it. But I think somebody who's not in your very close group of friends is going to be a bit set off, right? I think they're going to be a bit, oh gosh, I don't know, not jealous, but just not happy with the way things are going because, you're friendly with the other people more than you're friendly with that person. And so they're going to leave. They're going to end up leaving and not coming back, somebody. But your friends will still be there. Have the strength, have the courage to stick out. Whatever it is that's going on in August, have that strength. The King of Cups is back. He is back. So be compassionate to this person. Be compassionate to the person who ends up leaving. Don't think bad things about them. They're sensitive, and you care about other people. You don't just care about yourself. You care about others, and that's important. So that's what I see for you, beautiful Aries. That's what I see coming in August. Christina says, my sister just doesn't seem to care anymore. She wants to move out, but she's selling drugs and using them and drinking. My question is, will she get caught in her lies and have any real consequences? She has children, right, Christina? Or a child? I think. Kimberly Ann, you are very welcome. Kayla and Fairy Wren are laughing out loud. Oh no, you trimmed your Anna K's? Oh, MPT, you trimmed the Anna K deck? Oh my. I don't know, I would never. You know what, I'm not crafty or artsy enough to cut anything in a straight line, so. I couldn't cut in a straight line with one of those paper cutter things that you put the paper in, you slam down the big blade. Yeah, she has 3 kids. That's what I thought, Christina. She's got 3 kids. She's not taking care of them. And she's selling and taking drugs. And she gets the sun. And you get the sun for her. Isn't that great? How wonderful. I tell you all about the sun. And then she gets it during a reading that's not so wonderful. All right. I think she doesn't care because she's carefree, right? She's a very carefree person. She can do things. She can stretch a dime into a dollar. She can squeeze change out of a nickel, kind of deal, right? She really works. She can work on a budget, basically. She can split things up so she doesn't have to worry about money as much. And this way, she feels like she doesn't have to worry about the kids either because of that. I really think that, the sun is that happiness and light and warmth. But it's also if you ask a question that's yes or no, and you're looking for a yes or no answer, the sun is a yes. It's a definite yes. And your question is, will she get caught in her lies and have any real consequences? So the answer is yes. Yes, she will. I think she's given up all her deep personal relationships. I think she's given up her sense of her. I just think she's not using her intuition. I don't think she's being sensitive about anything or anyone. She doesn't care. She just does not care. There is no, this is a card of feelings usually, and there really is none with her. She's this top half that's not in the water, so there's no feelings. The bottom half has feelings, but the top half, no feelings. And I think that's what's going on with her. She just doesn't have any feelings for anything or anyone other than herself. She's very bold, right? She's very egotistical. She's unpredictable and reckless. Those are words that all come to mind with the Page of Wands. The Five of Wands tells me that there is she has some type of a competition going on in her own head, in her own, with herself, that is it's really driving her crazy. It's not making her feel good. It's making her feel, she doesn't feel good about what she's doing. I think she's just on a train that she doesn't know how to stop. Right? I think the train just keeps running and she doesn't know how to get off. And no matter how many people try to stop her, she's still reaching for more. So that's really what I see. That is really what I see for you, Christina. Right? Yeah, your parents are taking care of the kids. Well, thank goodness for that. Amen for that. At least they're taken care of. And, that's at least that's a good thing. Fairyrin, thank you. Yeah, Kelly and I are doing well. We're doing well. Things are going okay. All right. Of course, the card that flew out was Justice. How would I have known, right? Justice will find a way to get into every single show. Justice always finds a way. Justice finds a way. All right. How is your future looking? Let's see what we get. Let's see what we've got. Very interesting. Oh, there's that King of Swords again. Ooh, the Two of Cups. There's a twist. There's a twist I didn't really see coming, but okay. We'll take that, huh? You'll take that. Your future is looking good. It's not looking bad. It's just, it looks like there's a lot of people in your life that are trying to take control of it. A lot of people want to have control of your life. A lot of people really want you to do the things that they keep telling you to do, right? They'll tell you to do things and you won't do them, and then they're like, okay, well, you got to do what we're telling you. And I think that's the problem. I think that's I think that could be an issue for you, right? Because now there's going to be somebody else in the picture, or there already is somebody else in the picture, and things are just things are just getting stronger and getting closer. You don't know what's going on behind the curtain. Don't ask. Don't ask, don't tell. Could be like the Wizard of Oz. But anyhow, yeah, so I think somebody's coming to you, or if you're with someone, there's that closeness is getting even closer. And you've got people here. You've got some strong people that are really trying to control everything that's going on. Right? The King of Swords is control, is being very reasonable. Things have to be reasonable for him. The High Priest and the High Priestess, right? The High Priest is saying, these are your beliefs. This is what you grew up with. These are the beliefs you have and that we've given you, and you need to understand that. You need to work on that. The High Priestess is telling you, you have to be smart. You got to be very patient, though, and very understanding of people. Make sure you take care of yourself and meditate and take some time for yourself every single day, or else there's going to be that depression, right? There could be sadness in your life. So I think all these people are trying to tell you different things, and it's just kind of getting jumbled up in your head, and it's just too much for you. So I really think that it's making you feel very sensitive or oversensitive even, right? It's the page, he's young, it's cups, so it's emotions, sensitivity, definitely. I think you're very sensitive, like I said, to the point where it's oversensitive. You're oversensitive, you're really reading into things. They are not, they are not making things easy for you. People are not making things easy for you. And that's what I see for you, Freedom. I don't think your future looks bad. I just think you need to get people in line with you and let them know, hey, you know what? I'm not 12 years old anymore. I appreciate your advice, but, thank you for your advice, and I'll take it into consideration. And then it's for you to decide, not for them to decide and tell you, but for them to suggest it and you decide. That's what I see. I hope he's really cute. Rocky, how are you? How's the Leo feel about you today, huh? How does the Leo feel about you? There we go. How does the Leo feel about you? All right. Okay, so how does the Leo feel? The Leo feels like things are on a roller coaster right now. Things aren't quite what they used to be. They're kind of, up and down, good and bad, hot and cold, right? Things are changing. I think I think you're a very sensible person and you're just looking for security and comfort from somebody. And you're looking for the values from them that match up with the values you have. I think the Magician says you're very resourceful. You are constructive and you're willing to take the initiative in this whole thing if that's what it takes to keep, to get a relationship or to keep a relationship. It's just a matter of, are they willing to do it too? Now, the Four of Wands shows me that celebration again. So we're looking at a celebration. We're looking at a very important event that's going on. I also see the safety of, having the home and being home, stuff like that, feeling very safe at your home, which is important. But I think the Leo is a bit of a talker. I think they're a bit of a talker. I think they like to talk out of turn a little bit. I think they are, a little immature when it comes to things, and they'll gossip about stuff with other people, and that's not good. That's really not a great thing. So it's something to look to, something to think about. And I think that's what's going on. I think that's how the Leo is feeling right now. I think they're feeling like things are just going on a roller coaster ride. You want simple things. You just want simple things from them. Lorraine Farrell says, can I get a reading? Yeah, Kayla, you're welcome. You are always welcome. Everybody's welcome. I have a lot of thank yous on the list here. And again, the Justice card comes flying out. I don't know, something about it. Something about my friend Justice. All right, Lorraine, can you get a general reading, please? Yeah, absolutely. I hope my explanation to you last night was good and acceptable, based on a reading you had earlier. And then you got your general reading as well. You got lots of kings. Lots of kings, right? Oh, there's Temperance making its self known. And the Two of Cups. So I think I think you are in a relationship right now that is making you feel very safe. It's making you feel very easy. It's easing your mind, right? It's making it's just making you feel very much like you don't have to worry about things right now. Things are kind of taken care of. But I do see where there is some boredom in this whole thing. There's some boredom in the relationship, and it makes it difficult, right? It really makes it difficult when you are bored in this relationship. Even though it's good, it's a decent relationship, and it makes you feel easy, you know, it makes you feel like things are going well. I just think that, you know, you might be a little bit bored. You might feel like things are just not for you. You just don't want anything else. You're tired of having all this stuff keep being brought to you. So you just have, it's just too much. It's just too much right now. The King of Wands and the King of Swords. The King of Swords, again, I'm telling you, is somebody who's very logical, very sensible, very smart. A bit cool though, right? A bit on the cool side. Not cold like the Queen of Swords, but a bit on the cool side. You can see that where he's all dressed up and stuff. But he's very smart. He's very logical, and it takes logic, of course, to play chess. So that's a sure thing. And the King of Rods is showing me that, you know, you're with somebody who is very passionate and very creative, and they are somebody who likes to do things. They like to do things all the time. They like to be always doing things. And that's probably what part of your frustration and boredom is from, because they want to keep doing, and you want to stay home and relax one night or 2 nights or maybe 5 nights, who knows. But I really think so. Yeah, I think that, you know, they're an action person. They're a person who wants to do things all the time. And, you know, it's just not for you. That may not be for you. So think about it. Something to think about. Okay. Thanks, Lorraine. All right, Selena, how are you? Your aunt does not have much longer. I remember you said that she was in the final stages of cancer. And you're worried your mom won't get a chance to see her. I'd like to know if my mom will get that opportunity. All right. Will your mom get that opportunity? Let's see. Yvonne's grandmother used to say, you can catch a thief, but you can never trust a liar. See? Our grandmothers were smart. They were smart. Smart cookies, those grandmothers. They knew. They know. Nothing I hate worse. Nothing she hated more either. Believe it or not, she was very peaceful, my grandmother. She just didn't like being lied to. I think she just said it to scare me when I was telling stories to get myself out of trouble. But who knows? All right, Selena. I think your aunt is going to be just strong enough for your mom to get there. Is your mom on her way? Is she is she trying to get there? Is she coming in to see her? Is she getting there somehow or another? I'd like to know that. If she's on her way, that would be good. Yeah, liars are horrible people. You got that right. But yeah, I'd like to know if your mom is actually on her way to see your aunt. That would be important. The Queen of Cups is telling me that, they're very... Your mother and your aunt, which I'm guessing is her sister, I'm willing to believe, just by the way you're talking, this is her sister. And of course they have that really deep emotional connection. So I think they can almost, how they say, twins can feel things and they can feel each other, and they know when things are going on, and the other one's like, I think your mom and your aunt are like that too. They're not, I don't think they're twins, but I just think they're very in tune with each other, right? I think the Queen of Wands is telling us that, again, it's be strong, right? You've got strong here. You got strength and courage here. Both very important. Your dad wants to take her, but my mom is recovering, from bladder surgery. Oh no. So she's not well either. All right. Okay. That changes things a little bit. It really does. And that's why I asked. And again, I'm sorry about your aunt, of course. That's sad and devastating on its own. But, I'm sorry about your mom as well. That's tough trying to get through surgery. But I still do. I really do think that they have that bond. I think the strength then is going to have to come from your mom. I think she's just going to have to be strong enough to know that if she can't get there, that bond was always there. That love was always there for her. There is going to be healing for your mom. There will be healing. She will heal. She will get better. Your aunt was always able to count on your mother. She was somebody she could always count on, right? Your mom was always somebody who was very tough and very capable of doing things. And her sister, like I said, I believe it's her sister, but your aunt is, she's your mom's godmother. Okay. I still feel the same way. I still have the same feelings about the card. So I really think your aunt was somebody who could really count on your mom. And, does she want her there? Of course she does. if she is still understanding what's happening, because I know we talked about hospice at one point, and usually on hospice you kind of are out of it a lot. But yeah, I think your aunt knows enough and knew enough that your mom is not well also. And I think, she knew that. She knew that going into it. And even if medications and stuff that are going, that she's taking now make it so that she's not really aware of everything that's happening, I think she still can feel it. I think, again, that strength, that courage, I think that strength and those, the healing and just everything that went along with it, that deep personal relationship that they had. I think your aunt can feel it, that your mom wants to be there. She really wants to be there. And, if she was well, she would have been there. So, yeah. All right. That's what I have for you. Sorry, Selena, I had to take a second there after. Good luck with everything. We know the outcome, unfortunately, of your aunt, but I truly hope things work out for your mom, because bladder surgery is not an easy thing either, I'm quite sure. Suzanne Riley, how are you? Can I tell you how long before you find work? I'm only going to have time for one more reading after this. So, the next one on my list is TJ. There's Justice. I knew Justice would show up in a reading. It kept flying out of that other deck, out of Anna K. It just kept flying out. All right. So, TJ, I think you're going to be the last reading of the night for tonight. Unless somebody donated. Somebody donate? I didn't see any donations come in. Nope. So, all right. How long before you find work? I think it's something that you've been really thinking about, right? You think about this. You have that intuition. You kind of know when it's going to happen, but you have to be understanding that patience is going to be important during this time, right? I think you're willing to learn something new. I think you're willing to do whatever people will ask of you. I don't see where you'll say, oh, you know what, that I don't like that job, or that job's beneath me, or anything like that. I think you'll take whatever you can get just to get working again. The Fool tells me that there's new potential. There's that new adventure. Be optimistic, right? Yes, there's a bit of danger, and you really aren't looking at the dangers sometimes, but that's not the concern right now. I think you're just looking for the potential of having something new, and like I said, that new adventure is what you're looking for, a new work adventure. There's hope. There it is, the star, hope. That's the first word that comes to mind every time you see the star. Hope. There's going to be things are on a good course. Things are on a very steady course. That's what the star tells me. And of course, Justice is telling you, yes, you may have to make a decision between a couple different things. There may be a couple jobs that are offered to you, and then you have to make a decision, of course, right? So, yeah, you're going to have to make a decision. Now, let's see what we get. How long is it going to be? Wow. It's going to be about 13 weeks. So about 3 months. It's going to be about 3 to 3.5 months. That's what I see for you. All right. So thank you, Suzanne. I appreciate that. I missed Kitty Cat and Pinky Lee tonight. We always know when one of when the moderators are not here. We missed Kayla the other night. We've been missing Fairy Wren for a few days. I always know when people are not here. So tonight, unfortunately, we've missed out on Kitty Cat and Pinky Lee. All right, TJ, can you get a reading, please? You're worried about your health. Yeah, I can understand that. Again, I'm so sorry about your grandfather. Was your grandfather ill? Was he sick? Or was it sudden? I hope you're still here, by the way, TJ. Was he sick or was it a sudden thing? All right. Oh, and CM. I didn't see CM. That's right. Last night I saw CM. I did a reading for her last night. Yeah, Fairy Wren's just you and Kayla tonight. All right, so he was sick. So, let me tell you a little bit about what's going on. Wow. They're all here, Yvonne. I'm sorry, I'm not going to get to them all. Oh, they got to get here earlier. Or donate. I will do readings for donations if they want to stay around and donate. All right. I think something is going on with you, of course. I definitely think something's going on with you. It's just a hard time for you. And I just see where you're battling something. You're really battling something in your own head. And that's unfortunate because that's kind of where the health concerns are, I think, in your head, just in your thoughts, in the way that you are thinking. I don't think you're thinking exactly right. I think you're concerned about, obviously, it's obvious, you're concerned about the passing of your grandfather. And I see good things, though, for him. I see good things where he's in a much better place right now. He's not sick anymore. He's not in pain. He's not any of those things. He's not hungry. He's not cold. He's not none of that. He's in a really good place. Now, if you look at these people at the top, you can't tell which direction they're looking. You can't tell if they're looking towards you or away from you. You know this person is walking away, right? You can tell. But these people, I can't tell. I can't tell if they're walking towards or away. And I'm going to say towards, because I really think when your grandfather passed, there were people there to meet him. There were people that were there to greet him, and look at them. They're greeting him with open arms. Angels are there, greeting him with open arms. So, take that information and keep it in mind. Just keep that in mind. I think, I think you were a very devoted grandson. I think you're a very warm person. And I just think that, that you felt, your feelings, of course, towards your family and your grandfather, and all of your family are very, very sincere feelings. And I think that's, I think that shows. I think that shows to people, and I think they all know that. I think you're just looking. I think the health problem is just a matter that you're looking for peace of mind, right? You want to know that things are going to be okay. I just, you just want things to be, you want things to be back to normal. That's the easiest way to explain it, right? I really think you just want things back to normal. But I'm going to tell you, these two cards are all about your grandfather. This one, like I said, I've already explained. This one is him in success, in victory. He is in victory. Look at, this is him. He's got his arms up. He is there to greet other people now. He's there. He's these people in the back. He's there to greet other people. And there's a whole lot of people with him that are looking to do the same thing and looking to be there with him. I just think that's the way it is. So, TJ, that's what I get for you. I appreciate the question, and I am truly sorry. I'm sorry to you. I'm sorry for you too, Selena. I know that I know what you're going through is not easy with either person, your mother or your aunt. All right. I appreciate everybody being here. Yeah, he's back with Nan and his son and daughter. There you go. Yeah. I honestly believe that they were all there to greet him when he was there. And that should make you feel it's not going to make you feel better completely. It's not going to do that. But it's going to ease up the worry that you had in your mind a little bit, TJ. All right? It's going to help a little. I hope. If anything, I hope I helped a little bit. That's all. All right? So, I will be back again tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. If you did not get your readings tonight, either you got to get here early tomorrow or you make a donation and you will get read right away. You will get read right away for those donations. Yeah. Fairy Wren is saying, some comfort for you, TJ. Absolutely. Kayla said it's a very beautiful reading. And for everybody on YouTube, TJ had said he's back with his Nan and his son and daughter. So, yeah. You're very welcome, TJ. I appreciate it. It gets me a little emotional just thinking, just thinking about it. I can understand it. I get it. I definitely get it. I get it for you too, Selena. So, all right. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. You all have a good night. All right. I'll be back at 6 o'clock tomorrow. Thank you so much. And I'll talk to you. Let's see. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow night. And I'm just going to delete this man because I don't need him in my room because he is toxic. Yeah. Toxic Facebook dude. Well, now he's blocked and all his messages are deleted, so that's what he gets. That is what he gets. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. I'll be back at 6 o'clock. See you then. Bye now.